I, M22, and my boyfriend, M23, we met in May 2024 and got together in July 2024 as we just seemed to click with each other and connected super quickly. We are an online relationship as he lives in California and I live in the UK. This relationship between me and him is not talked about in his friendship group, and he doesn't want his friends to know until it's set in stone because he doesn't want to make it awkward, I suppose. But in my friend group, everyone knows and fully supports it. For those who are wondering, yes, this is from Discord. But we do have each other on different platforms and socials. Discord just works out to be easiest for both of us. Anyways, throughout our relationship, he has this friendship who we will call Ben. Ben is M28 and has been friends with my boyfriend for around 4 to 5 years, can't remember, but Ben is gay and has a boyfriend, but it's apparently complicated between them, and they have been having relationship issues. So around about 5 months before me and my boyfriend met, Ben has been sending my boyfriend money like every week or so to help him at home since he is having some financial issues, but the way he gets this money is because he flirts and plays pretend with Ben. I guess Ben took pity on my boyfriend and his situation at home and been sending him money ever since, and I had no idea about this until May 2025. But my boyfriend says he was going to tell me at some point, but I found out sooner than he hoped. Probably because Ben is very flirty with my boyfriend and is always around if he is around, so over time I would question it and ask about it. But my boyfriend would say he's just a friend, and nothing is going on, and that he just doesn't have many friends to talk to. So I kind of let it slide at times, but my boyfriend is kind of oblivious at times to these sort of things. So over time, I put things together, and after arguing with him, he eventually told me that Ben sends him money, and he pretends flirts with him to give him the idea that he has chance at being with him so that he can keep sending him money. I was shocked when he told me this because it's wrong on every level. He said he knows what he is doing is wrong, but he needs the money to be able to survive, as he says. My boyfriend told me that Ben means nothing him, and that once he was able to stand firmly without the payments from Ben, he would stop what he is doing and drop him. My boyfriend says I'm the love of his life and that nothing is going to change the fact that he loves me. He says he wouldn't have gotten with me if he didn't see a future with me. Ben has no idea that anyone else knows this and still thinks fine. But my boyfriend did say that Ben had noticed that they were being more distant from each other, such as calling and texting less, as my boyfriend is on call with me most of the time. My boyfriend has told me that it is all right if I wanted to break up with him because of what I had found out, but I said no to breaking up with him because I've set my heart onto him, and I'm unable to let him go. We are now having issues in our relationship now about trust and honesty. I try, get him let me see what the texts are between him and Ben, but he refuses to and ends up closing the DM between them, so we are unable to get it back up. And then all previous messages are gone, so I have no idea what he is texting him. I have seen on his phone when she shares his screen that he has taken photos of whether it's just a normal picture of what he looks like or if it's an explicit photo. He never seems to send me anything, as he says he's insecure about himself, no matter how much I comfort him and say how good he looks and nothing about you would change my feelings for you. He still never ends up sending them. I tend to be quite into suppling my boyfriend with photos and videos of myself to him so that he can use. We would sometimes do it on a voice call and he would ask me to turn on my camera to see me. He says he loves seeing me and that just seeing me makes his day better. So I kind of just let him have his way with it. But when I would ask him to turn on his camera, he would say something about how he's insecure, or he hasn't showered too, or he doesn't look good, but I don't care how he looks, I just want to see him. In all the times I have done it on a video call with him, he has never turned on his camera to show me himself or even after everything is finished. This has always been weird to me, but I let it slide every time. Until I've seen photos that he has taken of himself and asked him if those were from when he finished to me like 20 minutes ago. And he said yay, and that he was going to send them to me the next day, which I found super weird and suspicious. Then after, like an hour or so, we are just watching a movie together, through his screen share from his PC, and he proceeds to get a call from Ben. Ben calls him twice, and then stops, and I ask him, "Why is Ben calling you?" And he says he just wanted to play, but my boyfriend told Ben that he wasn't home. He proceeds to text from his phone but not from his computer, which I found super weird as he shows me all the text he gets from his other friends. This is where I started the whole argument of, why can't you just show me what's you are texting because you show me all the others, why not his one? And when he pulls up the Discord tab, I seen that Ben's chat was muted, but he wouldn't click onto it to let me see what he was texting, which led me into thinking, why is his chat muted? What are you hiding? So I confronted him like anyone else would do. And then I made the assumption he was cheating on me with Ben, and he proceeded to say, "No, WTF, it's not that, but you wouldn't understand it." Then I said I would understand it if you showed me and told me what was going on. Then he told me the same thing a couple more times, just worded differently, and that I wouldn't understand it, and then he spoke the words. Ben has been sending me money, and he just wanted to call about it. This is when I processed to say, so that all the photos you never ended up sending to me and all the time we have been together were for Ben so that you could get paid. This is where we proceeded to argue for like a good 20 mins, and in the end outcome he said he deleted the photos he took from that day after finishing to me. This then made everything worse, as those photos were from when he finished to me and not a video or even Ben. He would then tell me that he has never sent Ben anything like that, and that they were just for me, but he was too insecure to send them to me, but because of our argument I don't get to have them. I proceeded to say that I will never ever doing anything or send him anything again until he shows me what is going on. He proceeded to say that he still wants me to, and text time he will send me and show me what I want. But at this point I was over it and didn't know what to do because my heart was aching, but I still loved him. He would say that he still loves me and wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Then I said, well, look what you are doing to me now, you bloody hypocrite. He said he was sorry, and that I need to trust him and believe that when he says that, he has never sent anything to Ben, and that he's just comforting him because he has a complicated relationship with his boyfriend. It was quiet for a couple minutes, because I told him to shut up and be quiet so I could think. After calming down, I told him to tell me why and explain fully. He proceeded to tell me he does this because Ben sends him a couple $100 every week, and then I said you need to stop this and just cut him off. He proceeded to say, would you be able to send me $500 or so a week? And I said no, because I don't even have that type of money because I am a full-time university student. And I am living off my loans and anything my part-time job can get me. So he would say, baby, I know what I am doing is wrong, but I need you to trust me. And once I am able to live without it, I will drop him and never speak to him again. And I asked, when is that going to be? And he said, December, and he wants me to wait 7 months because after that, he will be done with Ben. I said, I don't know if I can do that. And he said, do you want to take a break until December because Ben will be gone by then and you won't have to worry about anything anymore, my love. My heart was aching so much I thought I was going to die from a heartbreak. But I told him no, I don't want to take a break and I'll just have to deal with it because taking a break would probably worsen our relationship. He said that I could tell him anything and he would do them. As I am trying to be the best boyfriend there could be, I give him simple tasks that wouldn't affect his money gain, and it would also keep us together and happy. Just let me see the texts you guys exchanged so I won't have to accuse him of cheating on me again. I don't want them to private call, just talk in the VC so I can see it. 3. If you are going to take photos of himself, he can only send them to me because there is no need to be sending pictures to anyone else but me. I then proceed to go to sleep for the night. The next day, once I have waken up, I seen it was just him. And Ben in the chat and texted him, when are you going to get off the game, as I don't feel comfortable around being Ben anymore now that I know the situation, as he was playing with Ben at the time in his Discord server and he said he was getting off now to call me, which made me happy. We were just watching a show. We have been watching for a bit now as we are spacing out the episodes, so we don't rush it and finish the show too quickly. As you might have guessed up, we are watching it from his screen. He clicked onto his Discord tab to change an audio setting, and I seen that the direct message with Ben was back, meaning that they has been texting overnight while also being in the same VC with my boyfriend's friends, which meant they were talking about something that couldn't be spoken to out loud, and I asked if I could see what he texting about, as he said before I could look at them as it would end, make me happier and better to know what they were talking about. Then he proceeded to say no to it, and I asked why you said I could, and he said he's not comfortable with showing me what they are texting about, which sent us into another argument, which almost led to him blocking me, I guess, to scare me, but I said, if you block me, you can forget about us because I won't ever try to contact you again. He then said he wasn't going to actually block me and proceeded to get super flirty with me and kept saying how much he loves me and that I'm the one for him, and once we finally able to meet up, I am gonna never wanna leave him. I then proceeded to let it slide again and let his love words get into my head, which also made me happier, but I don't know if it was the right thing to do. So here we on 19th of May, and he is asleep on call with me as I type this. I really needed to get this off my chest because I already know what my friends are going to say, so I would rather let you guys on Reddit help me, because since you guys don't know me, you will be able to give me honest and real answers.